Rival Wisdom's Team 13 of 52 teams of 8. Help make America wiser and kinder with antique quotes that have passed the test of time to make humanity great with words of wisdom to encourage, educate, and entertain generations for centuries. Get a competitive edge with faster reading skills, alpha cipher puzzles, and repetitive easy math to help us all grow wiser and kinder. Team Quote 13.1 Ideas govern the world, or throw it into chaos. Auguste Comte 1798 to 1857. This quote from Auguste Comte underscores the immense power of ideas. They can shape societies, drive progress, and inspire change. On the flip side, misguided or dangerous ideas can lead to disorder and turmoil. It's a reminder of the responsibility that comes with our thoughts and the impact they can have. Echoes through history, doesn't it? Auguste Comte was a French philosopher and writer who formulated the doctrine of positivism. He is often regarded as the first philosopher of science in the modern sense of the term and is considered founder of sociology. Team Quote 13.2 We forge the chains we wear in life. Charles Dickens 1812-1870. This quote from Charles Dickens suggests that we create our own limitations through our actions, choices, and attitudes. Essentially, the metaphorical chains are the consequences of our decisions. It's a call to take responsibility for our lives and be mindful of how we shape our own reality. Charles Dickens was an English writer and social critic. He created some of the world's best-known fictional characters and is regarded by many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. Team Quote 13.3 A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. Oscar Wilde 1854 to 1900. This quote from Oscar Wilde is a bold statement about the importance of independent thought. It suggests that true thinking involves questioning, analyzing, and forming one's own opinions, rather than just accepting what others say. It's a call to exercise critical thinking and intellectual freedom. Makes you want to reflect on your own thoughts and beliefs, doesn't it? Oscar Wilde was an Irish poet and playwright that became one of the most popular playwrights in London, famous for writing the importance of being earnest. Team Quote 13.4 Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. Nietzsche 1844 to 1900. Nietzsche's quote offers a nuanced take on the nature of love and friendship. It suggests that love is often irrational and overlooks flaws, hence blind. Meanwhile, friendship recognizes imperfections but chooses to look past them, consciously deciding to accept and support. It's a thoughtful reflection on the different ways we relate to those we care about. How do you see these dynamics play out in your relationships? Friedrich Nietzsche was a German philosopher, essayist, and cultural critic. He claimed that human beings must craft their own identity through self-realization without relying on anything transcending life. Team Quote 13.5 The boughs that bear most hang lowest. David Garrick 1717 to 1779. Garrick's quote suggests that the most fruitful and valuable individuals are often the most humble and modest. Just as branches laden with fruit hang lower than those without, people with true wisdom, talent, or kindness tend to be more grounded and approachable. It's a beautiful metaphor for humility and grace. David Garrick was an English actor, playwright, theater manager, and producer who influenced nearly all aspects of theatrical practice throughout the 18th century. Team Quote 13.6 Choose a wife rather by your ear than your eye. Thomas Fuller 1608 to 1661. Fuller's quote suggests that when choosing a life partner, it's more important to focus on their character and values, by your ear, rather than just their physical appearance, by your eye. It's a reminder that lasting relationships are built on deeper qualities like kindness, understanding, and shared values rather than surface-level attraction. Thomas Fuller was an English churchman and historian. He is now remembered for his writings, particularly his Worthies of England, published in 1662 after his death. Team Quote 13.7. The bud of victory is always in the truth. Benjamin Harrison, 1833 to 1901. This quote from Benjamin Harrison suggests that true success and victory are rooted in honesty and integrity. Just as a bud needs the right conditions to bloom into a flower, victory thrives in the fertile ground of truth. It's a reminder that genuine achievements are built on a foundation of honesty. Benjamin Harrison was the 23rd President of the United States from 1889 to 1893. He was a grandson of the 9th President, William Henry Harrison, creating the only grandfather-grandson duo to hold the office. Team Quote 13.8. Our lives are universally shortened by our ignorance. Herbert Spencer, 1820 to 1903. Herbert Spencer's quote underscores the idea that lack of knowledge and understanding can lead to harmful consequences. Ignorance can cause us to make poor choices, miss opportunities, or fail to address critical issues, ultimately impacting the quality and length of our lives. It's a powerful call to seek knowledge and stay informed. Pretty thought-provoking, isn't it? Herbert Spencer was an English philosopher, biologist, anthropologist, and sociologist known for his infamous theory of social Darwinism throughout contemporary history.